All right, let me do one more video to kind of talk about the second half of the show that is more a monologue in her inner turmoil as she's in prison. The first half of the show is leads up to her arrest, and then the second half of the show is her. But where there's a shift of where she is the real happening, and the other characters as there's other the players that were like the townspeople and her friends the from the from the boarding house and all that the friends that they would be able to play these other roles that are maybe the nurse at the hospital, or the guards at the hospital, the psychiatrist, or whatever kind of doctors they have for that, or the memories. There's the song with the angels, that the angels come in and they're a choir, or there's a song about she's mad about this. And it's kind of oh, let me play this for you. I'm not mad, I'm just mean. This would be a song later that the character that plays the Lucinda Ortega, she would come back. Now this character's in the past, from the past, and she's walking on stage to kind of have a surreal moment with the older Mary that is now in the present of the show. So it's more the Lucinda Ortega phantom would come in the second part of the show as like a memory or something like that. And I'm not mad, I'm just mean. It's a duet between them, because that's a famous quote of hers, and it's a little fun little duet. Like Molly would sing, I'm not mad, I'm just mean. But before that, the Lucinda Ortega, she would sing, I'm not mean, I mean well, and then I'm not mad, I'm just mean. And there's some other lyrics to it too, but I just want to kind of introduce you to like the patter of it. And this is Molly singing about the things she'll never see again, the summer sky, and maybe she never really had a lover. She didn't really have a lot of friends. I'm not mad, I'm just mean. And here comes in the next verse, which is the other character, Lucinda's character's phantom. Okay, you get it. We don't need to do the whole thing. And you want to hear the one with the angels, the long-legged shadows? I think this one has vocal on it, so you'll just have to. But I wanted it to be kind of like a prairie song, towards the end, as she dies, like kind of as the angels come in. And so I'm going kind of like a pioneer sounding prairie song. And pardon my singing, but I have some effects on it too. It's kind of sweet, but the words are, I tried to, kind of throw in lyrics that kind of used names of places in Arizona, kind of as a wink to, this is my version of having, instead of having a song that spells out Arizona. Oh, people's not gonna like that one, are they? They're thinking, oh, isn't that a sweet song? And what did they just say? It's the once I dreamt of Arizona, hell is all it's not like now, or though once heaven looked like Arizona, hell is all it looks like now. It's a guitar solo for you. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, you get the idea. We'll do another one. Oh, this one's another kind of emotional kind of song in the second act that I did. That's just a thing about how she's mad that. Well, it started out the chord structure came from me trying to write about someone that I have a romantic situation with. That's not really something. It's a thing, but it was just a thing, and that's how it started. And I thought, oh, and that's kind of how it's something that Molly kind of felt how, like in that imprisonment, you know, so much of yourself is taken away. You know, you don't have. There's hardly, you know, how much individuality can you achieve in a place like that? So, you know, she probably feels like she was just a shell of what she used to be, maybe. You know, and she's angry that it was all taken away, and that yeah, it was just this thing to put away, you know, this thing to hide and or not talk about, you know, that would just kind of pretend isn't there. This one does have lyrics though, but it is missing it on this also with a lot of effects. I mean, you can't, I don't, you know, I don't know if this would actually be music that one would want to use in a production of it, though, you know, and I do not have it, you know, like in, what's the program, Sibelius, where, you know, it takes the MIDI information and, you know, puts it in musical note form. I don't really have that done. Just a thing in a lonely prison. Just a thing that can bleed. So, of course, this would actually be, you know, the older Mary, you know, Molly Monroe. And, I want this to kind of hopefully make the audience feel a little uncomfortable that there's kind of a pressure to kind of choose sides. When there's, you know, something that's, you know, kind of is really different than normal and out of the normal. I don't want to use the word abnormal there either, right? And that's another word that gays and lesbians have had to kind of overcome just because it's not their normal. You know. You do not dream, denied. So there's another song that is in the second act, and let's see. And there's another. Here's a song that I'm not sure if it's. This one's the 12 Steps Closer. You may have heard the previous song and this song on my Facebook before. How long was the video at? 8 minutes? I'll go up to 13 again. How about that? Let's see if I can, you know, keep talking for that long again. I'm really just laying here, my back's sore, and I just can't. I don't want to turn the TV on, and I just wanted to make video and talk instead of just letting something else entertain me. So this song is about alcohol addiction and getting over it, and kind of what rock bottom kind of is like is you know, when you're clutching that toilet and blood's coming out and you're sick and, you know, the smell of alcohol, you know, even sometimes that you could shower and still smell like alcohol because it comes out your pores. That you can't hold the glass still while you pour the alcohol in it, you know. And so I think that, but this song I think could be like while she's doing it, like it could also be kind of dance, like uh, like the phantoms or whatever would come out and manipulate her like it's like she's a puppet, but it would be like the stomp routine. If you listen to I think the rhythm is kind of like a kind of stomp, and it could be like a big kind of group, stomp routine where they all kind of an interlocking working piece of this, kind of addiction. Okay, don't need any more of that one. Oh, this one's let's see, what time is the I also have this song. This one still kind of needs some working on, but this is Proud Mary, the song that when Compton Brown finally has had enough of Mary DeCrow and her wild life. This is his song that he's kind of like, I'm out of here, you crazy bitch. So this is his song. It's got me like, I haven't really kind of tightened any of the I'm trying to, I don't know, kind of tell myself I wanted kind of a strong bass voice, something that would show off a good bass voice. It's kind of got, the song's kind of got like a shaft groove. It's kind of sexy but cool. So I'm glad that, because I had a certain person in mind when I kind of was thinking of writing something. So I think that he'd appreciate it being kind of cool and like someone who don't mess around with no jab turkeys. Oh, and this one, the words. Wait, let me go back a little bit. Listen to the words. You're a good time, Mary. We all enjoy the show. Your cream is legendary. Your dress is cut too low. No, out of context, your cream is legendary. That sounds a little vulgar. But, it's true. She was known for having the cream for her coffee. So, it does sound vulgar, though. So vulgar. And, let's see. Should I show you another one? Or I bet you I'm right around 13 minutes again. Oh, I sure am. 13:30, maybe. Let's see. Well, there's a couple videos for you. I was imagined that I do, some slick presentation, and bring in graphics and stuff. But what the heck? It's really rough around the edges, but I just want to get the story out and maybe if there's a good response from it, if there's more people that show interest in it, that will fuel me on to kind of step up the game a little bit and up the production values, shall we say. Check out all that gray. All right, well, good night to y'all.